Alright, I got a really good subject today. One we were talking about after lunch today. Alright, we were talking about this Iranian situation. Yeah, I suppose I sort of dwelled on it. But apparently I'm looked at as the resident military expert at work, which, whatever, okay. But I get asked a lot of questions, and evidently they were having a discussion about these Fordo, the nuclear enrichment site in Iran that's underground, and how far down our bunker busters will reach. And I was asked how deep I thought Fordo was, and I'm like, hell, I don't know, a mile, I guess? I don't know. So when I went on last break, I pulled my phone out and I started doing the research on all this shit. The bunker buster that I was able to get the specs on was, I think, number 57. Well, supposedly it'll go 200 feet deep, which is on Wikipedia, so I'm sure it's not classified, so I'm not giving away any secrets. I'd imagine it probably goes deeper than that. But, so then I looked up Fordo to see if anybody had an estimate of how deep that was. And sure enough, somebody had estimated that they thought it was 260 feet deep to where the I don't know, storage facility or the enrichment facility, I don't know, whatever. Yeah, I don't know what's all down there. So, a bunker buster going 200 feet down, only 200 feet, will not reach the 260 foot depth. And I'm betting that everything is deeper than what I'm reading. So, given and taken, I'd say the two of them are probably accurate, being about within 60 feet of each other. So then I was asked, okay, if it only goes 200 feet, then we're not going to be able to take out the site, right? And I said, well, yes and no. You got to figure that Israel's had spies in there. The U.S. knows more than what we're letting on to. What they're letting on to. So I said, in my opinion, what the military would do is they would target next to the whatever it is, elevator shaft, stairwells, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. And so anyway, this whole thing's encased in something I read said they've got 200 feet of concrete protecting it. Okay, so I'm thinking, alright, 200 feet of concrete. I think if you get a buster bunker close enough to that, I think it's gonna collapse it. I don't know how far in a bunker buster would penetrate 200 feet of concrete, but if it's hollow on one side and you explode ordnance right there, it's almost like a shaped charge. The pressure all has to go against that concrete towards the opening that is behind it. So, and I don't think we're going to slip in and drop one. I think this will be somewhat protracted. I think, okay, the 57 bunker buster is 20.7 feet long, something like that. What the hell we got here? And it is launched and carried by a B-2 stealth bomber. Now, from what I've seen in the past, they're not just going to send a single F7, or a B-2 in there and take this thing out with sneak one plane in and blow it up. That is not how it's going to be. They're going to go in and they're going to bomb all the radar sites, all the missile sites, anti-air missiles, everything they can get a hold of. And this will probably go on for 2 or 3 days if we do attack them. And in the meantime, Iran's going to start launching missiles at Israel, and probably Hamas and Hezbollah are going to jump on the bandwagon and launch their missiles at Israel. And I think Israel is going to be fine. I think they've got plenty of anti-missile technology. Hell, they've even got anti-rocket systems on their tanks that if somebody shoots a rocket at the tank, it'll shoot it down. So, whatever, there you go. And I think overall Israel's going to do fine. I think the United States is going to be the one to do it, because if Israel does it, it's going to create a heap of wampum mess. So it'll be us. And then the B-2s will come in, and they're going to drop a lot of those bunker busters all around that site. Now, what are they going to do with the other enrichment facilities? That's pretty much anyone's guess. I don't think they'll hit the what reactors they do have. They might. But I think we'll hit all that shit. And supposedly Iran already has terror cells. I saw that on a news and opinion show the other night. That I can't quote the source, but he was saying he thinks Iran already has terror cells here in the United States, and if we do it, they will activate them and start attacking, not just here, but around the world, probably going after the U.S. embassies. And any other country that decides to help us out, like Britain, France, you know. But we know the drill. Your next question is what's Russia gonna do? That's a tough one. That's a pretty tough one. I don't think Russia's going to go to war over that dirtbag country. I definitely do not believe China's going to go to war over them. Especially against the U.S., because they make too much money off the U.S. And I don't think they're making much off Iran. But Iran is where they get a lot of their oil anyway. Come on, bitch. So, that's my opinion. And I thought you guys might enjoy that. Later.